Ah, France, an incredibly beautiful, artistic and culturally rich country, and home of the Cannes Film Festival. Where else in the world would you rather be at this time of year? We are drooling over this year's official selections. No, I'm not kidding, I need a bucket. Whilst newsfeeds are filling up with fashion posts from this year's festival, let's take a moment to discuss the films as well as the talented directors steering the ship. It's one of the most prestigious film festivals on the calendar, and there are 19 films competing for the highest prize, the Palme d'Or. Today we're discussing our top 5, starting with Macbeth. Whether you studied it at school or are a Shakespeare novice, you'll certainly walk away from this with a deep appreciation for one of the English playwright's darkest and most powerful works. Australian Justin Kurzel, who shocked audiences with his confronting 2011 film Snowtown, returns to direct this iconic tale set in 11th century Scotland. While the classic themes of prophecy, war, ambition and desire remain, the performances of Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard have this one tipped for higher honours. Described by Kurzel as a western, we can't wait to see his interpretation of this classic play. Todd Haynes is no newcomer to the festival with 2 previous selections, but the most recent of those, Velvet Goldmine, was 17 years ago. Having received critical acclaim for 2007 Bob Dylan bio I'm Not There, Haynes reunites with Cate Blanchett for Carol. This one is definitely the talk of Cannes at the moment. Rooney Mara plays department store clerk Therese, who finds herself connecting on a deeply personal level with a customer Carol, played by Cate Blanchett. Carol is beautiful, married with children, and embodies the prosperity of upper middle class 1950s America. The relationship evolves into a romantic affair, challenging every assumption the women hold about themselves. Surprisingly, this is Blanchett's first official selection.
What do you do on Sundays?
Nothing in particular. What do you do?
Oh, nothing lately. I mean, if you'd like to come visit me sometime, you're welcome to. At least there's some pretty country around where I live. Would you like to come visit me this Sunday?
Yes.
Denis Villeneuve's Sicario features a young female FBI agent played by Emily Blunt who joins a secret CIA operation to take down a Mexican cartel boss, a job that ends up pushing her ethical and moral compass to the limit. The film also stars Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro, and if Villeneuve lives up to his reputation, Sicario will be nothing short of intriguing. Also on board is the DOP responsible for Skyfall, Unbroken and The Shawshank Redemption, Roger Deakins. The world is also awaiting Villeneuve's work on the upcoming Blade Runner sequel.
Have you thought about what animals you want to be if you don't make it?
A lobster.
If you could be any animal in the world, what would it be? For Colin Farrell, it's the Lobster, the title of his new film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. Funnily enough, this one's considered a love story, but I get the feeling this will appeal to a wide audience regardless of one's relationship status. In the near future, single people are arrested and told to find a matching mate within 45 days. Should they fail, they are transformed into an animal of their choosing and released into the woods.
You become parrots too, and then we'll all be together.
You're a complete idiot. Picking one of the few animals that can talk when you have a speech impediment. You'll lisp, even as an animal. As for you, they'll catch you and put you in a pot of boiling water until you die. And then they'll crack open your claws with a tool, like pliers, and they'll suck out what little flesh you have with their mouths.
That is, unless they escape and join the loners, where love is forbidden. It's an intriguing concept delivered to us by the man responsible for Dogtooth. Clearly, Lanthimos finds reality in movies a tad overrated. It's his first English film and first movie made outside of Greece. It's also the most expensive film he has ever made. Critics and audiences have warmed to The Lobster, which features an impressive cast ensemble. Besides Colin Farrell as David, the only named character, we've also got Rachel Weisz, John C. Reilly and Lea Seydoux making appearances. One highly anticipated film has already been booed off stage, but let's be honest, booing is not exactly uncommon at the festival. The Sea of Trees looked to be a winner, and yeah, it sounded great on paper. Incredible director, cast and concept, so what went wrong? It's been a few years since Gus Van Sant's taken the helm, but this is the same guy that brought us Good Will Hunting, Milk and Elephant. So The Sea of Trees was always going to be one of the most hyped up and eagerly anticipated films of the festival. Co-starring Ken Watanabe and Naomi Watts, McConaughey's character Arthur Brennan travels to Japan to explore the mysterious dense forest known as the Sea of Trees. This is a place where people contemplate life and death, and his ultimate purpose is to commit suicide, forcing him to stray from the marked path.
The trail.
Well?
This is the trail.
You see?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Oh, I see. I see trail.
Follow it that way. It'll bring you back to the parking lot, okay? Yes. Yes. Go.
The thing is, another man has also wandered off track, but wants to be redeemed, and Arthur feels a sense of responsibility to ensure his safety. A really cool independent concept that had everyone intrigued was kicked in the gut following its Saturday premiere, with one critic saying it was almost insulting it came from Van Sant. The film's finale received particular ridicule, with Van Sant accused of messing with the otherwise well-structured storyline.
Hey! Hey! Wait! I forgot something. My jacket.
It's not right trail.
Today we've only discussed a handful of those films officially selected, so don't forget to check out the rest of the lineup, plus the remaining 6 categories. Stay tuned because next week we will reveal the winners of the Cannes Film Festival. In the meantime, don't forget to check out our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for Lineup TV updates. Make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos. I'm Amy Jobson, au revoir.